Unfortunately, the last episode, the broadcast ended right before I began an assault on one of the pirate outposts. That one, right there. And unfortunately, I was completely unaware of the fact that none of my assault was being broadcast. Isn't that how it works? Alright, so we were able to successfully capture this outpost. We came in, we ground down and took control and hacked that missile launcher. Then we did the Gatling gun over there. And then we came inside and we cut through the roof after we had seen one of these and saw the other one and cut it down. We also hacked the antenna as well. So now we have control over this portion of the base. It is not pressurized inside. So to give myself a doorway, we will grind through this door next time when we come back in. But inside we have a industrial assembler. We have a refinery, all of them with power up, upgrades on them. We've got, as you can see here, shelves of materials, and as you can see, a large container filled with stuff. We also have a reactor in there and a number of seats to sit at. And on the other side, I'll zip over here so you can see, we have a landing platform with a gate, which we did not hack, which we probably could hack actually. If we really wanted to, we'd give it a shot. I don't know, we'll give it a shot and see. And it won't let us do it because we don't have these hacked. Just go ahead and just hack these real quick. Now we do have visual confirmation of a large pirate facility over there. Hopefully they're not going to give us any problems right away. Well, once we get the... we got to get everything hacked on here because the minute we bring our truck around, it's going to shoot the hell out of every power source. Alright, so hopefully this will allow us to open up the doors. There we go. And that's what we got, guys. Nice little facility. I'm going to take an opportunity here and go through here and try to hack everything I can so that it's all ours. I don't know if this will be our facility for the shipyard, or if this is just going to be a material facility that we'll strip down and use for parts and equipment. Alright. Okay, so that just leaves. The last thing is this. I don't know if I can. I can. Excellent. That's perfect. I didn't know if we had enough going up. Alright. We now effectively own this entire facility, except for this one here. Yeah, we do. Alright, so we own this whole place. Everything that has a computer chip has been hacked, so therefore we own it. So we can go and get our vehicle, bring it over here, and it won't freak out and have a hissy fit. And this will be our ground base, although honestly I kind of want to go over and take that facility over there. Just because it'll give us some distance between that. I don't know that we have the firepower to take on that facility. And that is only 4 clicks away. So, just 1 second, I'll be right back, everybody. Okay, sorry about that, everybody. Unfortunately, everything's live, and I don't have the capability of just, you know, doing an edit on a video and calling it good. Unfortunately, so when nature calls, I've got to do what nature does, you know? So, anyways, we are back. I've got to do what nature does. And, yeah, so this is a thing. So let's go ahead and, oh, I tried to make this thing fly, and I just don't have enough thrust, I don't think. Enough vertical thrust. And I don't know that I have enough gyro, maybe. I don't know. I just don't understand why it's drifting. Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining. I mean, I don't know. It's kind of like, I don't know, it's kind of tricky. Let's see. Well, we have all... Okay, so let's take a look at this. We have vertical thrust in the form of the large turbine. We also have 1, 2, and 3 on each side of the other turbines. Okay? We have braking thrust here. We have downward thrust there. And then we have forward thrust there. And then we have our side-to-side thrust. So maybe our side-to-side thrust... Maybe that's just not powerful enough. That could be. Yeah. Yeah, that really could be. So maybe we should put more of those on. Maybe that's what we need to do. Get some more of these sideways thrusters here, because I think maybe my laterals aren't producing enough, and so that's creating a problem, like a real thrust problem right there. Yeah, I think that might be it. So I'm gonna need like maybe 1, 2, 3 more of those, but I had to work with what I had to work with. That's the trick. Well, we could go with, I don't have any more of these. That's the problem. I'm gonna use my jetpack, go up, and see if I can see if there's any salvage in the area. Maybe something out that way. Yeah, I'm not really seeing anything. Okay, I can take the salvage cryo off. That can go away. Alright, got a salvage ship. Huh. Oh no. Well, that was dumb. That was incredibly dumb. Look at me being genius. Ugh. Alright, well, let's collect our bag. Okay, so we got a few things we gotta do here. We gotta collect our truck. And the other thing we gotta do too is we need to get this vehicle over to the other side. Man, I don't know. It's just very frustrating because I could have swore I had this thing down and set. Like, just golden. I didn't want to make it a giant rover. I wanted it to fly. That was the point. But it's just not... Alright. So we're going to try this one more time. Let's make sure that all thrusters are in place. Chromatic, good to go, good to go. And let's see here. All of my atmospheric thrusters are in place. I wonder if I could use thrust override. This could go very poorly, but we'll see.
Meteor storm inbound.
Alright, let's do thrust override. 459. Make sure they're all on. Alright, so if we take and remove the thrust override, so thrust override's reducing my thrust. So we simply don't have enough thrust to lift this vessel up. It's just too heavy. Which means there's no way it's going to be able to lift all of the other weight. Okay. Well, it was a good experiment for an airship. No doubt about that. Wonder if there's a way to lighten it up. Let's face it, an airship like this is going to need at least 2 thrusters. So, yeah. Ah, see, there's just not enough. It's too heavy. It does make me wonder, though. What would be the weight? Well, since it's going to turn out to be just like basically a giant rover, we might as well use it as such, mobile platform, if you will. And we'll just figure out a way to get that thing in here. Well, that's just very unfortunate. So, God dang it, I really wanted this to be a flying ship. I really did. Like, I just really wanted it that way. I designed it. I even designed this framework for this thing. I should have known that it needed more than one thruster to do it. I wonder if I took the lower carriage off, would that provide enough lift? I don't know. Yeah, it's a tough call, it really is, but we could, if we did this right, we could conceivably put like landing gear on this thing. See, we got this big old section right here, which is really, like, thick right in here. And then what if we took that off? What if we brought it back together just a little tighter? And then what if we lowered that down to here? Mounted those below. if we did that?
Energy low. Energy critical.
We're gonna try this experiment again. We're gonna see if we can do this. I know we want to go over to that thing, but I need to get this this whole thruster problem under control. Alright, that takes care of all the grids on that. There's no real need for a downward thrust. We have downward thrust in the form of the gravity well. Okay. Alright, so we've got a couple different ways of going about this. So let's go ahead and we got to change up our control panel options for the thruster group. Let's see here. Let's see here. Get over here to the... Well, I can't see squat in this sandstorm, so I think we're gonna go ahead and call it. I know it's a little bit of a shorter episode this episode, but we had a few things to try to figure out why the airship is not doing what airships do. It's very frustrating. It's incredibly frustrating, and I honestly think that the only way this thing's gonna lift off the ground is with two huge turbines. I think this ship is just too heavy. I think that if I wanted to do it, I could if I went with a lighter option. Probably take the I-beam carriage off, and then I could probably pull it off. So, that being the case, we're just going to go ahead and have these thrusters maintain a weight advantage until such time as I can tear them down and use them for a flying craft that will land on this or the other facility. So anyways, thank you so much for joining me, and until next time, keep on building.